I'm Larry Davidson. This is my co-anchor,
Corby Shimatsu.
Today's main topic we're going to be talking about pretty much most of the show is where's Brian Griffin? So far all we know that he was kidnapped last Friday, and nobody knows where he was until now. Corky, what other hard evidence do you have?
Well, the police said that they found a gray Chevy at Sue's house, and they found her tied to a chair, and the house was on fire.
But at first they said that the kids, Sue said she was going to confess, like, what actually was going to happen, because she couldn't take the pressure. And so that's why it was Mark Kenny that went to her house and tied her up and tried to possibly kill her and set her house on fire, just for telling about the murder, and they're all going to jail. Well, they're not all possibly going to jail, but Tuesday afternoon they are going to be tried for the murder of Mr. Brian Griffin. So, Corky, like, what other things we already know?
Well, they saw the Chevy drive up to a mountain. While they think they took Mr. Griffin and the Chevy up to the mountain, a cabin in the mountain.
But wasn't it Mr. Griffin's Chevy to start off, and they said somebody else was driving the Chevy?
They haven't proven that yet.
They saw somebody else in the Chevy, so they obviously think that somebody else, because they saw a group of like 17-year-olds driving the car.
Right.
But they said they didn't see Mr. Griffin. So what does that mean? That he was hiding? That he was already there and they're just coming there, or what?
The police still don't have the entire thing figured out yet. We're still getting updates, but they think that it was a cruel murder based on pure hatred.
So that's pretty much why they killed him.
Yeah.
Just because of hatred.
Mm-hmm.
But seriously, why? Did he kill somebody else, or what? Because they would have no actual reason.
Well, these kids, they were in high school, and he was a teacher there, and they always said he was mean and gave them bad grades. Maybe they just didn't like him.
It says Sue McConnell was a straight-A student. He loved her. She was a straight-A student. I don't see why she would be a part of this murder.
Maybe it's peer pressure.
Peer pressure. Let's see. All the kids actually helped with the murder were Sue McConnell, Mark Kenny, Jeff Garrett, Betsy Klein, and David Ruggles. All the kids that helped with the murder. But Sue finally just braked. She just couldn't take anymore, so that's how Mark Kenny comes into this whole situation and trying to kill her just to get her out of the way. So isn't Mark getting tried for 2 or 3 different things? Attempted murder of Susan McConnell and the murder of Mr. Brian Griffin.
Right.
So whatever happened to Mr. Griffin's Chevy? They said the kids said they put it at the airport, and then after Sue started giving them, the police and detectives, more information, that's when it was found at Sue's house. Whatever did happen to the Chevy?
I think they went to the airport, but after Mark found out that Sue was going to talk, he went to go burn her alive.
But whatever did happen, they said that Kathy Griffin, Mr. Griffin's wife, and Detective Baca, one of the main detectives in this whole case, they said they saw Mr. Griffin's Chevy in the driveway of Sue's house. That's when they saw smoke rising out of the windows in the chimney. So they busted down the door, and they found Mark setting the house on fire. And they found Sue tied up in a chair. So this Tuesday, the kids will be tried for murder, and Mark will be tried for attempted murder of Sue McConnell and the murder of Brian Griffin. Well, this is all the time we have for... Oh, yeah, by the way, what's the weather going to be like today, Ollie? Look outside! Okay, thank you, Ollie. Well, that's all the time we have today for WJCK News. Until next time,